Do code.
Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Digging in now, Ricky Henderson. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the ball game this afternoon, the left fielder, number 24.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And there's a base hit on the line. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Stepping up now, Joe Morgan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Hayward is right there, one down. And with that, here's how the visiting expansion era Boomers are lining up. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on them this afternoon on the road?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Settling in now, Ken Griffey Jr. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. And another throw over. First pitch on its way. He swings and misses. Throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Now Lester's 0-1, and the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside, the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now. Into the box now, Reggie Jackson, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Jackson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to left. Schwarber has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Tom Seaver is the man towing the rubber for the Boomers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Rizzo.
Hits this one hard the other way. Schmidt has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy won the NL Silver Slugger at second base. Second base has become an offensive position now, and for him to win this tells you how good of a hitter he is. Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Henderson waits on it. 2 down.
Batting third.
Now in the box,
The
Javier
shortstop,
Baez. First
Javier.
cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping in, Mike Schmidt, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Mike Schmidt.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Rizzo over to his right. Makes the play. 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Now to the plate, Robin Yount. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back easily. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. And that caught him flush as it ricochets toward first. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Just got the corner. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a pitch swung on and bounced out to Robin Yount. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting fifth, The left fielder.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Snap throw to third. Set to deliver the 0-1. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. 0-2, here it comes. Fouled away. Schwarber, the runner at second with one away.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Wilson Contreras becomes out number 2 this inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just inside.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Tom Seaver, 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Tom Seaver.
Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ricky Henderson. He singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
No balls and one strike. Third inning, no score to this. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Castellanos is right there as he takes it for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. First pitch of the at-bat. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Jason Hayward now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Now batting, John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Griffey Jr. is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Lester's 2-0 home. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting
At the plate, Mike Schmidt.
Mike Schmidt.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Back now with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning.
Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Got him. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Henderson is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Now at the plate, Willie Stargell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hayward is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Robin Yount,
Robin.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First pitch on its way. Check swing here, and they'll appeal it down to first, but Carl Dixon's right on it. He went around, so that's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. One out, nobody on. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number two.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning.
Leading off.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The left fielder.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Schwarber.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Popped straight up. Seaver is there for it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, catcher.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. And he takes ball one. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Line drive to left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Morgan scoops it up. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Into the box now, Tom Seaver. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Seaver.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And he fouls this one off. 0-2 now from Lester. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone,
24.
and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Ricky Henderson.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now Lester's 0-1. Popped him up. Rizzo moving to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone.
Morgan.
They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
In now, Joe Morgan.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Schwarber is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Jason Hayward looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Count remains at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but
Now
probably too good to take.
pitcher.
And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
The first baseman, number 44.
Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Henderson moving to his left. And the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Back here on MLB Network. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping up to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior. Now Junior gets a hold of one to deep right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot for Junior. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie.
Into the box,
Jackson.
Reggie Jackson popped him up. Bryant is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So digging in now, Mike Schmidt. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the first pitch here from Lester. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
The first baseman, number 8.
Well, the first baseman tried to do his part and help his partner out, but the throw is just way too off target. He almost makes a great save, but that's going to be a throwing error all the way.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in. Runners going. Don't want to forget about him. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job of just stepping off the mound and then dealing with the play from there. Sometimes you'll see a guy flinch and balk the runner to second on those types of plays.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's a lead for the expansion era, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Nicholas Castellanos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. Here's Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Chris.
And that's taken for strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, Steve.
Striding in, Robin Yount. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Line towards center field. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Gary Carter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
The pitcher, number
digging in, Tom Seaver. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set, and the pitch. This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. The throw to third.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box now, Ricky Henderson. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Castellanos is there, 2 down. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Boomers lead it 1-0.
For the Cubs.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again. 1-2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Fouled off. Two pitches fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. 0-1 the count. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Schwarber gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone, and it's belted high and deep into right center. Griffey is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number one. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. He had a really long way to go to make that great running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. He planned his route very well, showed off the wheels, and ended up covering almost 130 feet to finally track it down. Look for that one on the highlight reel. Safe at first as he gets back in time. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Yount ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Jackson giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. David Phelps enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Joe Morgan. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Phelps has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Ken Griffey Jr. will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is lined into right center. Base hit. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Stepping in now, Reggie Jackson.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Striding in once again, Mike here in the inning. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And late reactions, and they got him. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch on the way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Boomers are out in front here, 2-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Right fielder.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Seaver steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Baez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave.